B.F. Skinner, Burris Frederick Skinner, was born on March 20, 1904. In Pennsylvania, USA. He was died on August 18, 1990. In Cambridge, Massachusetts. He was an American psychologist and an influential exponent of behaviorism, which views human behavior in terms of responses to environmental stimuli and scientific study of responses. Skinner was attracted to psychology through the work of the Russian physiologist Ivan Petrovich Pavlov on conditioned reflexes, articles on behaviorism by Bertrand Russell, and the ideas of John B. Watson, the founder of behaviorism. After receiving his PhD from Harvard University, he remained there as a researcher until 1936, when he joined the faculty of the University of Minnesota, Minneapolis, where he wrote The Behavior of Organisms. As professor of psychology at Indiana University, Skinner gained some measure of public attention through his invention of the air crib baby tender. It was a large, soundproof, germ-free, mechanical, and air-conditioned box designed to provide an optimal environment for child growth during the first 2 years of life. In 1948 he published one of his most controversial works, Walden 2, a novel on life in a utopian community, on his own principles of social engineering. The word utopia is often associated with science fiction. Utopian communities were a common fixture in 19th century America. Incorporating unique religious and social ideals, these communities grew rapidly during the 19th century. As a professor of psychology at Harvard University from 1948, Skinner influenced a generation of psychologists, using various kinds of experimental equipment that he devised. He trained laboratory animals to perform complex and sometimes quite exceptional actions. A striking example was his pigeons that learned to play table tennis. One of his best-known inventions, the Skinner box, has been adopted in pharmaceutical research for observing how drugs may modify animal behavior. His experiences in the step-by-step training of research animals led Skinner to formulate the principles of programmed learning, which he envisioned to be accomplished through the use of so-called teaching machines. Central to his approach is the concept of reinforcement, or reward. Reinforcement is defined as a consequence that follows an operant response that increases the likelihood of that response occurring in the future. Reinforcement can include anything that strengthens or increases a behavior. In a classroom setting, for example, types of reinforcement might include giving praise, or providing token rewards, candy, extra playtime, or fun activities. In addition to his widely read Science and Human Behavior, Skinner wrote many other books, including Verbal Behavior and Technology of Teaching. Another work that generated considerable controversy was Beyond Freedom and Dignity. Argued that concepts of freedom and dignity may lead to self-destruction and advance the cause of a technology of behavior comparable to that of biological sciences. Skinner published an autobiography in 3 parts. Particulars of My Life, A Matter of Consequences, and The Shaping of a Behaviorist. The year before his death, Recent Issues in the Analysis of Behavior, 1989, was published.